Really for life, I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. Ready to run, ready to thrive. Nobody in the game, but even the courage, we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibe.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping on my Pirellis on.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. We'll cobble together a yard there. Down by Jahan Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
What I like about that kick, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some moves here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Herbert on first down. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 12-yard line.
With a gun, here's Hampton. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Herbert back to throw. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Chargers field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Baron. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action. Hurts has it. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. You've got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there, and it brings up an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hampton gets the handoff. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Dicker connects there. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now fitted, not even a little bit.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's complete to Goddard. And he'll
he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie things up in the first. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rager with the return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 42. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Herbert now. He finds space, middle of the field. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 6.
Chargers 13, Eagles 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, second and very long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. In a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. They go to Barkley again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just about every offense at the beginning time since the forward pass game has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
It's Herbert once more. Finds him over the middle. Now the a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain and throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now Herbert again. McCarthy's got it again. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push the lead to 20.
Chargers 27, Eagles 7.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Eagles in need of some points before the break. Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got it. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he is in middle. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead.
Eagles 7.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Eagles are in punt formation. Waiting on it deep is Rager. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
380. Let's go. 380.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all the they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking in Cali with today's soon. Everybody.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Has a hole left, room to run. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And we'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Play action now for Herbert. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swat away incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, around with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tuck it behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Toss play to Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
On here with Will Shipley. No look there, ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On third down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Has it in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drop the lead back to 13.
Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rager with the return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. This is Hampton, right side. Cut back now to the sideline. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Catch made left side on McConkey. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Hey, Ram. Set.
First and 10, Herbert. He's his running back. He works it down to the 37. Andrew Nakuba attacking to make that stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Set. 5-9. Lion.
Herbert now to throw on third. This is hauled in by Harris. And they haul him down just a fraction shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up first and 10. Herbert now off the play fake.
Justin Herbert scrambles from the pocket. A 5-yard gain brings up second.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun give to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say, stay out there. We're going for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
42, Eagles 21.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st down, Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. This defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They go with Barkley here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops it after a gain of 3.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. And they know it.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Ticker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 56, Eagles 21.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Running is Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll pitch it to Barkley. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. This play heads out of bounds. Mark it down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
There's a good play we could call garden variety in the NFL. I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the pistol, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That's 2. Count him 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds
The
to deny a
Chargers take
return.
over
They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. One.
Hampton now up the middle. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Taken down by
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Getting 3 on that game. And it brings up an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
It's
line.
the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set.
Again, it's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down, like that linebacker just did.
They pick up 9 on the carry, and that sets up 3rd and inches.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd down run with Harris. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Set. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Go.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before